Welcome to another episode of Kaleidoscope's Corner. My name is Bijan. With us, our new co-host, Britt over at our Palm Bay location. How are you, Britt?
I'm good. Excellent. How are
you?
Great.
It's great to have you for a second episode on the roll. And with us today, also, our special guest, our BCABA of Palm Bay, Giancarlo. Giancarlo, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And today's topic of discussion is stimulus control. Now, we're first going to get into a little bit about stimulus control. And Giancarlo is the man for the job, so let's hear it, sir.
All right, so stimulus control, basically, it's when, say, a certain individual is they're in a certain room, or they're with a certain somebody, or they're playing with, like, say, a toy or something, they're using something, they're going to behave in a certain way, as opposed to, like, when that stimulus is not available, or they're doing something else, they're going to behave in a different way. So, for example, kids in the classroom versus the kids outside in the playground. They're going to be running around and yelling and shouting out in the playground. But when it comes time for the classroom, that's just not going to be the case. They're going to be engaging in some other kind of behavior, so sitting down, being quiet. So, in that case, the playground has the stimulus control of, okay, then out there they can yell and they can run around. As to in the classroom, they can't do that. So that's basically the rundown.
Wow, great job explaining that. And tell us, how do you establish it?
Okay, so basically establishing it or training it, in another word, is basically you take, say, a certain person that maybe the kid is not familiar with at first, and then you start to kind of put them together. They hang out, they talk, they do fun things together, and then eventually the kid is going to be very comfortable around the new person. Same thing with, like, a different place. At first they might feel a little nervous, or they don't know what to do or anything like that. But as they start to play around, like if it's like some play spot for kids, then they're gonna have fun, and then they're gonna engage in some other really fun, like play around kind of behaviors like that. So it's basically getting used to certain things. So that's kind of how we do it. Getting used to it.
Great job, man.
And how do you teach them, like, the difference, like, outside you can be loud, but the classroom you cannot? Like, how do you teach them to differentiate, basically, between the two activities or the two areas?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically you can do prompting. So say, little Johnny, outside you can play around, you can run around, you can play with your friends. But when we're in the classroom, that's not the case. And then at first they may have some difficulty with that, but then as you keep on prompting and then kind of asking them not to do it or to do certain things, they'll learn to engage in that, and then they'll start to tell, like, okay, here I do this, but not here. So through prompting, differential reinforcement, so giving praise and giving good rewards in a certain environment, in a certain context, as opposed to another one when you don't provide it in that setting.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you for your time, for coming to hang out with us and explaining that to us. That was very, very helpful. And on behalf of me and my co-host, Bijan, we'd like to thank you guys for watching another episode. If you have any other questions, just reach out to your local BCBA. We'll see you next time.